and welcome back to the boat. Brilliant. It is the 4th of September and we've got back out on the boat, and today is a really nice day. The wind is sort of northeast, then it's going to go north, and then it's eventually going to turn northwest. But where we are today is Cruden Bay, which you've seen on a video before, and it should be quite sheltered, hopefully. Sea's looking good at the minute. The sun's out. What more could you want, apart from lots more days like this? So I'm here with Gordon again today. We managed to get the boat launched in the harbour. We ran the trailer down onto the sand, the hard sand, and then the new trailer was an absolute dream to be able to slide the boat off the trailer into about 6 inches of water. And then we've got ourselves out early. So we've not had to wait for the tide to come in too far to the slipway. We've got a long rope, so we should be all right for getting back out again later on, he says. Now, the plan today is, well, lots of things really. I want to try all sorts of things out. So we've got, Gordon's been making up some of his Fluke Dowsers, and we'll show you a little bit more about those later on. I think you might have seen them before on one of our shore-based videos. But we had a thought that with the amount of wind we've got today, which is about 10 to 12 mile an hour, we should really be able to get quite a nice drift with the boat, and we're going to come across the bay. So that's what we're going to give a go for first. We've got a right mixture of bait. We've got some, I think it's lugworm, somebody left on Gordon's boat. We've got some nice mackerel, very fresh mackerel, and we've got some bits of squid. We've got full fuel tanks, so everything is looking good. So I'm going to bring you back in a little bit when we've actually got some action going on. Oh, I just realised you're filming into the sun. You've got the sun in your eyes.
Good sun.
Who put the sun there? We never have sun here. I think you'll be all right. I might be a bit dark and the sky bleached out, but hey, it's a boat, isn't it? It's a video. So what I'm using is something that Gordon's made up for me. This is his Fluke Dowser. So we've got a weight at the top here and some stainless rods. And on the end of each one looks like an Aberdeen hook, some beads. And what I'm doing with this, I've attached this to a line up here, and we're dragging this along the sand. So I've got another one that's actually down there at the moment. We're in very soft ground here. It is sand, and the rod is just nodding away there. This is just something to keep the hooks together, just a bit of old foam, but you get the idea. So what I've put on at the minute is some mackerel tipped off with a little bit of squid. The rod end, you can see, is just nodding away as we're drifting that line along on the sand. Looking quite a big knock actually, that. I might leave him a bit though. I don't want to get it in too quick. If the rod bends over, I know we've got a snag, but hopefully we don't get snagged.
Let it develop, you might get another in, see? Let that develop, just let it develop, and you'll get another in on. 6 or 1 on, other ends will chase it and you'll get in on that hook.
It's the first drift we've had with this, and it'd be interesting to see whether it's just the lead that's bouncing there, but the end went round and it felt like I got a bit of a pull on it. Gordon's just been telling me to hang on all the time. Yes, he says, you're a coarse fisherman, you strike the float no sooner has it gone under, but let the bite develop. It's always that moment of anticipation. Hey, we've got some weed. Ah.
Oh, my.
We got the weed fish. Right. Okay, well, I'll take this weed off here. Keep going with your drift, and we probably need to fetch yours up in a bit because we're drifting quite quick towards the rocks there. So that was the first drift. Both got a bit of seaweed. We come a little bit further in. I've got my track log on the Navionics, so we'll be able to see where we've been. and if we do hook into some fish, we'll know where they are and we can come back for them. So another drift, same setup. Might just drop the other rod down, the light rod, and just see if there's because I've seen some fish on the sounder, so there's some fish there too. Beautiful day. I love it. Why hasn't it been like this all summer? Beautiful. In the North Sea at its best. Lovely. This feels a little bit heavier. Oh, it's a load of weed, isn't it? The weed again. Oh, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a dab. Two dab. Two dab. Right, let's get these unhooked. Yeah. You got your line up?
I've got a line up, right.
Just moving away from the rocks. Yeah.
Had it close to the camera so it looks bigger.
It's smaller than the size of his hand. It's only a little one. So we've moved along a bit. We've come past Slains Castle, is just across the way here. This is roughly the area we were in last time when we were catching the plaice and the flounder. So we did get the two dab drifting across in Cruden Bay there. But we've just come a little bit further up here. It's still a lovely day. There's quite a bit of tide closer in. We're going to do another drift across here, see how we get on. And then we might just go and seek shelter under the rock there, drop the anchor and fish as we did last time. Gordon's got a little haddock.
A pale looking colour, eh?
Very pale, that one. So I think I've had a few knocks on this rod. It's just got the little flounder rig on. It's quite a light rod, so it's putting quite a bend in. Feels like there could be something there.
Hey.
Oh, just a small dab.
What's your third weed dab today?
Today's third dab. They're getting smaller. That's often the way, isn't it? So we got that there on the circle. So super. You can always see right the way through these, can't you?
Yep.
Look at that.
I'm going to wee fish.
It's a tiny little specimen, but at least we're catching. Oh, he's got to have a kiss first, hasn't he?
Oh, give him a kiss. You get a bigger in now. You know, in my ear now. Okay. I'll get soaked for you, it's alright.
Both of us got soaked on that one, didn't we? Hey, that was no good. The things we do for YouTube.
Oh, you think you do, yeah.
So I'm just going to wind in this second rod that I'd had out. I was playing about doing a bit of a live stream just for 10 minutes or so, so I kept my eye wasn't really on the end of the rod. So I just checked we got some bait on and take it from there. So far today I've had 3 small dab, but you know, it's just great being out on the boat. So I've been completely mugged, there's no more bait on there. So I think Gordon would say that we've got grindies. Grindies, the small green crabs are nicking our bait. That's what we think anyway. So that's a bit of a nuisance that the bait's just on, but we'll get some more bait on. I'll put a bit of squid on this time, and it's a bit more resilient. Cast this out and see how we get on. Just had this one out for a couple of minutes and I think there's something on here. I just saw a couple of quick nods on the rod. There's a bit more of a bend on my rod, unless I've hooked my own lead from the other side of the boat. Here we go. Another dab.
Oh, another dab. Well done. Is that in a worm?
That's on a bit of worm, that one.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Bottom hook on a bit of worm. They're getting a bit bigger. Lovely fish though. It seems to be the dab day today. There's about 4 dabs I've had so far. Right, let's send that back down. Let's see if we can get something better. As you can see, the weather has changed a bit. We got a bit of cloud come over. It's a bit darker. That sun's disappeared. That rare thing in the sky called the sun that we haven't seen much of this summer disappeared. But it's still good. Still having a great time. Having some great crack on the boat and having a good chat. And as I say, played about, did the live. So I'll see what that's like when I get home. I'll play it back to myself. This time we're in a very similar spot as to where we were getting the place, but we've not picked up place. Also, what I've noticed is that there are a lot more birds on the cliff face, but it's mainly just the cormorants at the minute. It was quite tuneful with all the birds that were there last time. But none of them. Maybe they're out feeding, or maybe they've raised their chicks and they're moving on. I don't know. So Gordon's nodding his head here. Chicks have been raised and they've probably left the cliff and they're feeding up now for a journey somewhere, perhaps. Gordon's got a bit of a bend in his rod here.
Oh, it feels like something. Another haddock, maybe.
Gordon's been the haddock king today.
It's a place I'm waiting.
Have you had 2 or 3 haddock now? 3?
2, I think.
2. Let's
Well,
see.
easy except 3. Want to make quota.
Let's see what we've got
Something
here.
I think. Hoping it's a place. Come on.
So let's see what it is.
How would you believe it?
Oh,
That's petite and a bit.
a big Partan.
A Partan.
A Partan. That's a big brown crab. We call them Partans up here. I say we because I like to get into the local lingo.
Right, come on, look.
What about that one?
He's actually nail on casted his shell.
Is he soft?
He's not soft, he's hardish, but see how light colour he is underneath.
Yeah.
So he's really white.
That's a male.
I think he's nail on casted his
And
shell.
what size has he got to be across that shell for him to be an eater?
Oh, and I think that's too small.
Does look quite small, doesn't it?
That's a Haddock. Small part and we call Haddock, you see.
A small Partan, a Haddock.
Haddock.
Haddock. Look at that.
Yeah.
How about that? Eh?
Now let me give him a kiss before he's back. It's a tradition.
You mind them pinches, don't get your nose.
Right, that's my wee Partan, my Haddock. And we're going to put him back. Back you go, Paul.
Lovely job.
So that's for and we're bait maybe, yeah?
It could well be, yeah. Yeah.
The bait's going off a quick.
It has, isn't it?
So we're kind of hand a haul every few minutes.
So that's 3 species today: dab, haddock, and the Partan, the big crab.
The Partan, anyway.
I'm going to bring my line in as well, just to see what's going on, because I think you can't afford to leave it down for more than 5 or 10 minutes. Otherwise, you just end up with bare hooks and you're not fishing at all. Then, so I'll wind mine in, see what we've got. So we've got another fish on here. Feels quite heavy.
Somebody left that on the boat. And I reach on me, so. Oh, that looks like.
It feels a heavier fish, Gordon.
Have you got your camera on?
I've got my camera on, and
That's a haddock.
we've got a haddock and a dab.
What doing? That's a bony haddock.
Oh, let me get this one in.
That's a bony haddock. Just hooked on the left. No, it's 3 haddock it is.
Isn't it? It's probably going to jump, as these things do, but there's a little haddock. Gordon won't let me put it back unless he gets a kiss on the head.
And he's away.
And we've also got the dab somewhere. Where's that gone? Did that come off the dab, or did you unhook it?
Oh, I didn't touch it.
Oh!
I'm sticking it in my box so I can count it.
Oh, it's on the floor. Yeah, I was sure we got a little dab as well. Yeah, that one can go back too. pleased to get a haddock. Very nice. So a haddocks is lovely. Could do with them being a little bit big, I mind, but we're putting back. It feels a bit of weight on this. I've got an 8-ounce lead on just to help the things. Yeah,
it's my line.
I've got your line.
Right.
Is it your fish? No, it's my fish.
It's your
Oh.
Well, we're not counting a day.
So another dab. We'll just sort these lines out because we've got a tangle here.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'll just fish the one rod out the opposite side, and we'll keep this camera down here so we don't get that tangled up. Hey, look at that!
I hope the camera picked that up.
So this is a sea wolf. Is it? Did it call it sea wolf? No, water wolf. A water wolf camera. So hopefully we get to find out what was stealing the bait. It'd be interesting to see if there's enough water clarity to see things.
I don't think there is actually. Right. That's my wee dab. That's on the Fluke wreck. With a cast and game back. We go for no.
So Gordon's into something here.
Find who's a place. Huh?
Is it going to be a huge place? That's what Gordon wants. How long's that one been in?
Oh, just
About 5 or 10 minutes?
Aye.
Yeah.
Maybe even that.
Just sorting out the line on the other side. And another haddock.
And
And a dab.
and a dab.
Yeah.
Hey. Great stuff. It's strange why the haddocks are white here.
It is, isn't it?
Almost like albinos. Right. Bonnie wee haddock, you see? And I'll put him back. There you go, look. Go.
Right, and the dab?
Oh, and a dab. Bonus.
They've been small dabs this week, haven't they? They've been quite small.
Yep.
We had a better stamper dab last time we were here, and the place. So we're sort of like on slack water, although you wouldn't feel it from the wind blowing the boat.
There we dab. One back. Here you go, Paul. I like this rigs, they really work good.
There's those floaty beads. I think they act as a good attractor, you know.
I've still got a big, I put in a big bait, you know.
What,
Something's been eaten.
Yeah, what did the haddock go for? Was that a squid?
I could have had a worm on here actually.
Oh, okay.
Could have been a worm. Oh yeah, floats. They didn't actually lift.
Mm.
They're not enough buoyancy to lift your bait
Yeah.
up. But what happens is, I think they just wiggle about with the
Yeah.
motion. And it's attracting
Yeah.
the fish in a boat. Yeah.
Okay, well we got something on this one as well.
Okay.
It tightened my drag a bit. I think we're probably looking at another one of these haddock, to be honest. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
What have we got? We're in, what, 24, 25 metres of water. And another haddock and 2 dabs this time. Yeah.
Well
So
done, Phil.
there we go. Haddock and the dabs. Swallowed this hook, Gordon. Let's see if we can get him out.
Well, notice, just coming onto the slack water, we've been half fish every cast.
Yeah, that's true.
Even a couple of fish. Every cast.
Smallest dab so far.
Oh yeah.
And another one.
With the floaty bits, you know.
Yeah, they make a difference. They do make a difference, yeah, definitely. So we'll get rebaited.
Actually, just get a wee bit of slack this time, because for some reason the tighter the line is, it's just dragging closer and closer to the boat.
Just having a cast over here.
Oh, here we go. Brilliant.
2 more dabs.
Oh, dogs. I think we'd be better towing it being the bottom. Let me show them my Fluke rig
That's it.
and a camera.
This is the rig we were using earlier on. Just these good metal bars on. As you can see, it's done the business. We were towing this along the sand earlier. Just got the lead there. This is the water wolf. So hopefully we're going to be able to see what's been going on and see the fish down there. Yeah, lovely job. That's one of Gordon's creations, that one. Yeah, you can't buy stuff like that.
No.
Just been out about 5 minutes. Think I've got a fish here. It's got a little bit of weight to it, so I think it's pulling back. It's going to be another one of those haddock. Yeah, that's my money. Yeah, it's probably the haddock. Apologies, the camera's a bit close to me today. I'm stood at the front.
Oh, it's 2 dabs again.
2 dabs.
Only 2 dabs. You're a dab on it that time of day.
So,
Am I going to get a dab?
that's first one. And just a small one, the second one. Let's get these unhooked. Let's get ourselves rebaited and back out. So here we go.
Oh, there's something on mine. So,
Oh heck, look at that tangle.
yeah. I'm blaming it on a big fish.
Yeah, it would be.
Mind you, a big bit of squid there doing.
Aye.
Right. Oh well, you got a dab too. And he's just left it. What do we dab? There you go. Now, because this is
There's our other one.
thicker gut, this will be easier sort of route.
Yeah. Every 5 minutes we're reeling in, and we've got a few dab. They're only small, but there's certainly plenty of them around today. Great sport, really enjoying it. Enjoyed getting the haddock as well, a couple of haddock. I think I've had a couple of haddock, lost count now. Yeah, 2 haddock I've had.
Yeah.
And
I think I've got 3 now.
a lot of dabs. I think you've had 3, yeah. I'll give you 3. We're around at about 3 o'clock, so probably give it another half hour to an hour, and then I think we need to be heading back. Otherwise we'll really be putting that trailer to test to make sure you can get the boat out from the sand. No, I think we'll probably have a similar amount of water to when we launched, I think. He says.
No, I think you'll hit 20 water. 2:30 would have been high water. 3:30, 4 is just 2 hours back.
He's about 3 o'clock now. Yeah.
3 would be
Yeah,
plenty of time.
plenty of time to just tootle back. Take your time. Be a bit of fun hauling this anchor as well.
No, usual way.
I would bring the big buoy and the Alderney ring, but it takes up so much room in the front of the boat. So when there's 2 of us, it's easier both of us pulling on the anchor line, isn't it? You know.
Mind what you say about things, they can be dangerous, man.
What's the Alderney? Just
Aye.
going over the line, driving over your own line.
No. I mean, je boot erop te braken uit. If it doesn't break out, you'll haul your boat rechtdoor. Aye, with tide and wind. So be really careful there. Don't get tide here just now. Say you tide out anchor here just now. It'll pull that right down and the water will just lap right in. But sometimes you can get tangled, you see.
So just brought the line in again, and I wasn't sure it got anything. Couldn't really feel it when I lifted the rod up, but yeah, I've got a small Another small dab again. Only small, but we're still catching, which is good. We haven't had that place this time. Definitely need the place. Not ungrateful. I do like all these little dabs, you know. So as you can see, got the coat on. A little bit of moisture in the air. So I'm bringing the line in for the last time. It's been a super day. Really enjoyed it. It's so good to get out again. We were going to get out a couple of weeks ago. We've just been watching for a weather window, and today was there. We're going to come out on Monday, but it's forecast for thunderstorms and lots of rain, so we didn't end up doing that, obviously. But today has been great. I think there's a little bit less wind now than was forecast. I think the last two hauls I just had the one. Oh, he's got two. Gordon's got a couple.
Good Obs. Great stuff.
So I'm just going to see if I don't think I've got anything on here. It'd have been out less than 5 minutes, but no, nothing. As I say, it has been an absolutely great day. Really enjoyed it. It's great to get out. Brilliant. September, didn't expect that. I do hope I can get the boat out again this year, out on the sea, out on the North Sea. It doesn't give you many weather windows, but sometimes September can be calm, can't it?
Sometimes you get a good September.
Before you get into winter.
Yeah.
We really deserve a good month of something, whether it's summer or autumn, but anyway. I was saying to you this morning, we had a temperature a couple of days ago, and it was about 6 degrees in the morning, and it felt like you'd almost get a frost, you know, and that was just into September.
It's awful up and down.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. But it's been great to have you aboard again. Really enjoyed your company.
Good to be aboard.
Thanks for bringing the bait out.
You're welcome.
And it's been absolutely lovely, great company. So that's it from me. So
tight lines for me.
So we'll see you in the next video, whenever that might be. Okay, bye for now. See ya. Just got to take care of that rope, you know.
I'd actually bite this side of it.
Yeah.
And we can walk aboard.
Yeah.
So,
Poopling from there.
let's just get that engine up. Perfect.